Hi, my name is Karolina, but please call me Lina. I am the category manager for biscuits category at Woolworths Supermarkets, and I'm also the Joe Berry winner for the 2023 edition. Joe Berry Awards is an essay writing competition across the retail industry for all young executives that are out there and are willing to put themselves out of their comfort zone and express their opinions on topics that are relevant to the industry. Well, my Joe Berry journey started actually a couple years back before I won the award in 2023. Coming to Australia and joining the retail industry in Australia, I was very interested in any relevant events that would be increasing my exposure to Australian way of retailing, which is somewhat different to what I'm used to from Europe. And Joe Berry was one of the events that was definitely on my agenda from the start as something that I want to take part of, mainly because I want to not only learn more about Australian retail landscape, but also get a bit more exposure internally and externally outside of Woolies into experts in the industry. So in 2023, when I decided to write the essay for the second time, I made a very detailed plan of attack, as I call it, onto how to tackle the Joe Berry process, because it is a journey, and it is a journey that can be very fruitful if you do it in an intentional way. So I had a whole plan and list of people from Woolworths, but also out from the outside of the business that I want to talk to about the topic that I was writing the essay about, which is optimization of pricing. I'm very pleased to say that from the list of people that I had noted down, which is probably around 50 if I add them all together, most of them said yes, and we spent at least half an hour, if not multiple meetings, to discuss the topic and my progress in writing the essay. So that was very encouraging to see the support you get if you just ask the question and ask for the time, but also the effort from much more experienced experts in retail in Australia. So it was very encouraging for me coming new to the Australian market. And that was for both, not only the essay, but also getting through to the finals. I received a lot of support from the industry in terms of preparation for the presentation in the finals. After winning the award, there are a couple things happened. So there was automatically some doors opened that previously potentially wouldn't have opened for me to take part in panels or events or write articles, which is great. But also personally, there is let's say my internal doors opened for the possibility of me actually going after and actually actively seeking opportunities for myself. Somewhat before, I didn't have the courage to do that, but winning Joe Berry definitely gave me the confidence that Lina from Poland, I can do it, and as long as I put my mind and effort into it, it will happen one way or another. So that was the biggest, personally, for me, change coming from Joe Berry Award. If you're thinking about registering for Joe Berry, you should just do it. Signing up, there is only benefits you can get from the process. From the moment you start thinking about the topic that you pick, to the discussions that you will have with your line managers and peers, to then reaching out to expert once you're drafting out your main messages through the essay. There's no negative sides to this. Putting yourself out there, putting your hand up and showing internally in your business, but also within the industry, that you are the next executive growing up in Australian retail. There is just no better way to do it than just to register for Joe Berry, give it a go, pick your topic, and write the essay. In my essay, I used the analogy of David and Goliath in reference to the discounters and the traditional retailers, which helped me make it a bit more engaging. So the message is still important. You need to be very purposeful on how you use your word count to pass the message and the points you want to land. But it has to be done in a way that's engaging and brings relevance so that people can actually relate to what you're explaining and the point you're trying to land. As a business in the retail industry, you can support in two ways. One, you can share the awareness about Joe Berry Awards among your employees, but also your partners, be it suppliers, retailers, data providers. But also the second and probably more critical role for the award is to actually become an active advocate and sponsor of the event itself. Let's be honest, it will not happen without backing of multiple businesses throughout the years, and that's why I can enjoy being the winner of Joe Berry in 2023. So from me personally as a winner, big thank you, and please keep it going, because that's what makes the retail industry exciting for young executives and entering the market.